Yo, yo, yo. It's the Good Life Podcast, the Kickback. It's your boy, Good Life Russ, coming to you with another series of one of the greatest podcasts ever. We talk about mental health. We talk about wealth, abundance, healing, happy, having fun. We talk business. We talk relationships. We talk love. And most importantly, we talk self. So we have a very special guest today, a first timer to the show. I know y'all are gonna enjoy this fucking episode. I know y'all gonna rock out because we about to bring it, boy. We about to bring it. What's up, my brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
And I'm good, bro. I'm good. Can't complain.
You having me. Yeah, man.
So tell them who you are. Tell them where to find you at.
Yeah, man. I'm Forte from around the way. I can't tell you the last time I had a bad day. And you can follow me on all social media platforms at Forte GHB, man. The one and only.
Make sure y'all hit that follow button, subscribe.
For sure.
Shit, we've been doing our thing out of the same city. We both are now repping out of Columbus. We're running businesses out of Columbus. We're running brands. We're inspiring. We're helping others. We got others helping us. Like, tell us about your brands first and foremost, and then I want to talk some about your journey, just how you got where you are today.
Okay. So my brand and my corporation is Nastty. With 2 T's, it's an acronym. It stands for Never Allow Society to Trap You. And we're geared towards, first clothing and apparel, but also just events around the city, such as Nastty Presents Say That 614, poetry show, open mic. And, we got a lot of stuff going on, man. It's geared for the youth. First and foremost is to give our children an opportunity to live their truth and to be who they want to be and know that it's okay to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck all the society standards and all that shit. You know what I mean? Can I cuss? I can cuss, right?
You can say whatever you please, my brother. Yeah, society don't know shit, man. Especially not about the Black experience. You know what I mean? And then you got young Black kids who don't just want to come out of their environment, but they want to exceed. You know what I mean? They want to skyrocket out of this environment. So it's already going to be unappealing. You know what I mean? Like what we're putting out. How do you deal with that? Like when you know what I mean, the haters, the distractions. How do you deal with that in the day to day when it comes to Forte?
For me, I feel like like the old saying, if somebody hating on you, you're doing something right. Or something they can't do, you know what I mean? Or they haven't even applied to their lifestyle to even try, you know what I'm saying? Like some people don't try. So, and a lot of people hate on you because of what they don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know your struggle. They don't know what you went through and things like that. So with me and haters, man, I like to walk through love. You know what I'm saying? I show love to everybody. I mean, I agree to disagree with a lot of things what people do, but I love everybody. So it's just, shit, you hate on me, I'll give you a hug. And if you don't want to hug, I'll just stay out your way. Cause that's how I prefer it anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that shit, just, I stay to myself and embrace others and just, haters gonna hate.
I think that's a little stigma that sometimes people try to associate with Columbus, but there's people who hate on you everywhere in every city, no matter what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like there's somebody who's gonna be like, nah, I don't want them doing that. And they're entitled to that. You feel me? I use that as you. I don't even worry about them. You feel me?
Because that's everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? And only thing that you can control is how you react to anything, right? So it's like, bro, your hate and your gestures and shit like that, however, it affects me only if I allow it to. That shit don't bother me, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people don't want to see you winning. It's not gonna be easy. It's never gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? So haters gonna hate, man.
Yeah, they tell you can't do it because they can't do
it. Right.
I love when Jay-Z talk about that. Every time I see that reel, I'll share that because that's real,
bro.
Don't push your ears on me.
Right, straight up, bro.
So some people know you as a host. What is it like hosting? What's it like hosting events? And are you planning how the show goes, or you just up there winging it? You know what I mean? You just pick up the mic. All right, showtime. Let's go.
I definitely plan. My father always taught us to as a man with a plan is precise with his life. So everything is a strategic move for me. You know, there's things that I try. Let me excuse me, I don't say that. For the viewers out there, take trying out your vocabulary. All right.
Yes,
We don't
sir.
try to do anything. We all wear Nikes. We just do shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I go up there, I just structure the show off of vibes and energies. I'm big on energy. And I'm always being me, right? I do things when I host events as cookie cut as it sounds. I host events that I would go to. Like I would spend my money, and I try to make it, thing. And I make it to where everyone can feel comfortable around me. You know what I'm saying? And just the structure of the show is it's always about what my poetry shows. It's always about making sure that we can be vulnerable among strangers that become family. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I've been to a couple shows that had this hierarchy, like where people feel like they're less than and they can't speak their truth. That's all about my space is speaking your truth and being honest with thyself first, and then with the audience. The audience, it's like me a lot of times, a poet like yourself, right? If y'all don't know, you know, Tim, the Good Life Russ definitely has bars and he know how to work that pen. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate it.
It's like there's been many of times you have spoke, and for poetry is like a translation of emotion. I could probably never put the words together like you could, but we create a bond that way because you are expressing how I feel that I can never say those words. So your words are like a vessel to me. You know what I'm saying? To where I'm like, yo, I can tell Shorty, like, that's what I was trying to tell you. Bro said, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Like, I just go with the vibe, bro. Like, you know, I walk through love, bro. And I just love everybody. When they come to my shows, it's all about them.
Yeah.
It's not about me. It's not about the say that. It's about the people that come and enjoy themselves and they give me 4 hours out their day, out their life. Yeah. So I make sure they feel that and they love that. And, you know, I just rock.
Man, and who knows how much they're talking about it just randomly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People, bro. Like, it's so much love. I love to hear that from other coordinators and creators, just the kickback, you know what I mean? Because from the event world, from the show, it's just people that come like, yo, I really need that message. And I really need to come out tonight. And my week and my year's been crazy. And this night, this event, like, I wasn't worried about all that. You know what I mean? I wasn't even thinking about all that. And I tell them, like, I mean, that's the aim. Like, I don't want to do events. I want to do an experience. I want you to talk to your grandkids about this night. Yeah. And they feel like they were there, the way you describe it, in the way that you're just like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you're ever going to be something again like that? Like, that's how I want to do. You know what I mean? The structure really put them together. But like you said, bro, you can only do that with love. Like, you got to love what you do. And you got to love the people that you servicing. Like, I just love to serve the people, like, give them entertainment. Like a comedian wants to make you laugh because he knows the world is so shitty. Yeah. They don't want to do it to be the funny guy. They want to make you feel better because they know you probably living through some bullshit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So in this moment, forget about all that.
Everyone needs that release, man. Everyone needs a release. We spend so much time in our lives holding a lot of stuff in. A lot of times we don't know how to express ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So when you create an environment and a space that's cultivated with love, shit, bro, the event is endless. You know what I'm saying? It never stops. And like people, the anticipation for the next show is just always there because, like, man, I had such a good time. They tell a friend, you know, I've met some grandmothers, some aunties, you know what I'm saying? Distant cousins and uncles, they come into the shows, and, you know, it's just all about family. It's all about community, man. I'm big on community, man. It takes us to build us up, man. If I could create a space to where everyone could come in and just vibe in that manner and we just be unified, if only for 4 hours, I'm with it.
Yeah. And even if they come out once, like, that was enough. You got a taste of this life. And, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully you see this in other areas of your life, but this is that truth. This is something that made you happy. This is something where you're like, man, I could do this every day, every week. Like, why don't y'all do it more?
And I get that question a lot, man. So it's big stuff coming 2022, man. I'll tell you that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like if you build it, you know what I mean, the right way, people gonna come, people gonna support it. And I feel like as creators and as organizers, once we step out of trying to build something a certain way and just build and letting it be what it is and letting the people decide what it is. Because I've done it too in my own right. Like I've done events and I'm like, man, this really looks like this is this. And I did it, and then people came out and they had a whole different vibe. You know what I mean? So I had to humble myself instead of being like, nah, this is this. I'm like, all right, I see what y'all doing there. Like, fuck it, let's do this. Let's see what this is like.
Yeah, because there's the thing, like with me, you know, just over the past, I'll say like a year or so, 2 years, I just start understanding, like, bro, to have expectations for something, kind of, it may sound crazy to most, but I don't have an expectation for what my show should be like, or like a lot of things that I do in life. Cause it's like, you set a bar or expectation or whatever. There's a chance that failure comes with that. Right. So I don't be on that shit. Cause it's just at the end of the day, like I expect myself to just give my all. Like, you know, some people are like, man, I gotta make $1,000 a year. I gotta be the #1 show in the city. I gotta be better than the next. And get the comparison game going on. It's like, bro, only thing I expect is everybody to have a good time and expect myself to be 100 at that show. You know what I'm saying? Or doing anything in life. You know what I'm saying? Because I could be like, man, I expect you to be a real one.
Yeah.
you can have me. I can expect you to be real all day.
Yeah.
But shit, you gonna show me whatever I need to know.
Exactly.
Now, what, I'm gonna hurt my feelings? Like, damn, I thought this was a real nigga. Nah,
yeah.
I
like you said
you.
earlier, you don't know what this person is going through in their life. What if they lost somebody close to them? Would that how you're viewing, you know what I mean? What they're doing. And that absolutely, bro. I think that's just the practice of stepping outside of ourselves. And like you said, not being certain ever. Cause like we don't know shit. We know what we know. And that's all we should focus on. You feel me? And
the words of Socrates says, he said, he who knows anything knows he knows nothing at all.
And that's, you can live a free life that way. Like you don't have, like you said, all these expectations and letdowns. And I think in the whole process of expecting something, you're only focusing on that thing like that. Therein lies the problem. You're not focused on what you should be doing or what you could be doing or alterations or edits. You focused on like this one picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're usually focused on that picture for like insecure reasons. It ain't even no real.
Right?
It's bullshit.
Yeah, man. Because life is to be enjoyed.
Like, doing that this past week, like I'm really like trying to hone in on just everything I want. You feel me? And living in complete abundance. No more ever living on survival or having to take steps back to go forward. It's just your steady pace forward. You feel me? However, whatever that pace is. So I've been learning in my own rights, like, because when shit good is good, you want everybody to be around. You want to reminisce about the people who ain't here. And I got a lot of people who ain't here. And I'm like, damn, like, you know what? The fallout wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? But like, it's been time in that fallout. And I never wanted to go back. Never thought when I was down, you feel me? Never thought to reach out. It was never love. So I'm like, when I get up, I gotta, like, we don't gotta always feel what we felt when we were down, but we gotta remember those days. Like, we gotta remember how people treat us when we was down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that is the essence of going a lot into what you say, this whole event process. For me, like, I used to go to so many gatekeeper events and they try to control the crowd and like, bro, like, what are you doing? And instead of me like bashing or going online with them, like, fuck it, I'm gonna do an event the right way. Like, I'm gonna show people how it should be the standard, but also give people somewhere to go.
That's exactly what I did with the Say That, and way back when it was called the Honesty Hour, me and DJ Tiffy. Like the whole reason for me doing a poetry show, bro, because I used to go to the open mic. I'm not gonna say the name, but I went with my brother, Be the Poet. And I watched how, and it was other great poets in there that was still trying to, like, you know, step into the light. I used to watch how they'd get pushed aside and like mistreated, to my understanding, to how I felt about it. Like I'm not performing, but see these people aside, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching the surroundings. Like, damn, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going there, the doors open at 7, we get there at 6:30. With the plans that we're thinking bro gonna go on, you know, prime time, whenever the hell the case may be, he signed the list and everything like that. And I'm just like, damn, somebody wants to be at your event and be transparent and vulnerable, but there's still some type of politics to it, but it's supposed to be free. Like, it's supposed to be love. It's supposed to be.
It's poetry.
It's poetry, like spoken word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's no reason that, because what you call it just walked in and you known him for 16 years, you're going to put my man that's been here since, you know, being loyal to the show.
I know what they do, and you want them to shout you out of their show.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
What we doing?
Like, it really doesn't be, it's not really organic as most people, you know, try to portray their shit to be. And I feel like I got the most organic show because I have a poetry show and I don't do no poetry. Yeah. I don't have a poetry show because I'm that much of a fan of the art. That's fine art to me. You dig what I'm saying? That's fine art to me. And I feel like the light, because poetry, it's not highlighted like I feel like it should be.
Absolutely.
Like, poetry saves lives, bro. Yeah. Poetry saves lives, bro. And we need to just bring that back all the way to the forefront, because I used to have speaking easies and, you know what I'm saying, spoken word, you know, snaps and claps all over the city, all over the country. Yeah. And it's like, man, I want to bring that back to all the way to the forefront. Like, man, there's so much stuff in the entertainment game that we are exposed to right now, but it's real. It is. And based on what's happening in the world, I feel like some people are being forced into being creatives and telling their stories. Exactly. You know? Culture to me is just feeling your feelings, and like you said, it's releasing those feelings. It's letting that shit go. And it's been easy for me lately. 2020 was a wonderful year for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it forced me to stop doing things, and I stopped doing events altogether because I'm like, you know what, I need to step back and just reevaluate myself and where I'm trying to go. And if I'm still on that same path, or if at some point I got diverted along the way, you feel me? And we all need that moment to just step back, like, and be honest with ourselves about what we doing and where we at. You feel me? So 2020 was necessary. Like, it allowed me the time to really understand myself and what I'm trying to do. And it just reassured me in a lot of areas. Like, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. Like, I'm on point. You feel me? Like, all right, bet. So keep going. Yeah. And that pandemic was real. Like, how was the pandemic for you? Just give me some insight over the last 2 years. Shit. Bro, the pandemic for me, that has ups and downs. More for the, like, you know, the personal side of things. Like, you know, I went through a breakup type situation. I went through a breakup, not only with my ex, but with my best friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, home, like, we just fell apart. And it was tough because I had to have a lot of conversation with myself, right? And I feel like the world would be a better place if we have a lot of people that have the uncomfortable conversation with themselves about them. Cause like, I felt like at the time, like you said, I felt like, I was doing everything right. But it's just like, shit, that could be for you, what you see, but shit, you ain't always got to look at you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I didn't do. I didn't always take, let's say, accountability for my actions, even though my heart was set on being right when I did it. It's just how it was, you know, the message was delivered at times with me. But pandemic, man, it was made a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, I made money. Nice. Cheese. But the lesson I felt like God put for me was to learn more about myself. And like I can say now, I'm more of a centered individual, and to the point where I understand my energy, I respect my energy, and I shall protect my energy. Because I was willing to do anything for anybody because that's how hard I love. You feel what I'm saying? But you also got to understand that you can't just pour into everybody's cup without replenishing yourself. We always look for somebody, like, you know, just with the things of love, like, people be like, oh man, I need somebody to love me. I feel like you'll say that type shit because you don't love yourself enough. And that's where I was at with it. I didn't love myself enough to where I was needing that certain type of love from elsewhere. And I didn't replenish my cup because I'm like, damn, I'm doing all the right shit to where I'd be frustrated. Like, like, what the fuck you want? What else you want me to do? Now it turns from me intentionally trying to love you to intentionally like, now I feel like I'm alone with people.
Yeah.
You know so
absolutely, bro, 100%. And those are the things that make us human. Those are the things that make any bond, any relationship worth having, when people can step out of themselves and understand where we're coming from. You dig? Like, we ain't ever gonna be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. And we can't,
that's a fact.
Like you said, we can't expect each other to be perfect or even to be our higher self. We can only expect this person to be who they say they are. And if they're saying they're this person in a moment, we gotta believe them. That's the most we get to respect them. You know what I mean? But we don't get to pick and choose their life and how they treat us. It's either we understand and we accept it or we don't. And that's the choice we have as each other. But bro, loving yourself is so important. I lost a lot of good people by the way I love myself. And it's worth it. You know what I mean? It hurts. I miss those people, and I don't think they did anything wrong. It's just how shit work out sometimes. We don't always get what we want. You feel me? But are you getting what you need? And if you can say you're getting what you need, then I don't miss nobody that left. Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, you believe and come back. I've left people and came back, and then I've had to they've been gone. So
it was meant to be.
My life still going on like it's going on.
Hey, man.
So hopefully theirs is too. But hey, you know, like you said, we can't keep everybody. And I can't just because I want you to eat don't mean I gotta put food on your plate. And I had to learn my own right. I didn't understand that. I thought like, well, if you can help this person, you need to. And sometimes helping them wasn't what was best for me and what I got going. My situation, my business. You feel me? Like my shit ain't looking that great this month. I can't help.
Self-preservation.
I'm expecting you to understand, but if you can't understand, what type of relationship do we have? Because if a person came to me under them circumstances, I would understand. You know what I mean? Life happens. You feel me? But we also can't keep letting the same thing happen in life. We also got to grow and evolve. And at that point,
you know what that's called? That's called insanity.
Yeah, bro. Listen, at that point, we fully gonna see who's who and who's actually supposed to be in our lives versus who we want in our lives. That's a battle people fight within themselves for too long. Like, I don't fight that battle. You know what I mean? The door is wide open with me with everybody. Like, you ain't no hostage. If you ever want to go, my nigga, door open.
Hey, my pop said some of the coldest shit. He said, shit, the door locked from the inside.
Yeah.
It's locked from the inside. You can go whenever you want. I'll be here though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So, that's real, man. And that's loving yourself sometimes. And that is aggressive. That is hard. Sometimes we do have to release through tears. Sometimes we do got to isolate ourselves. But again, if those people don't understand, they're not here for you. You know what I mean? They had like, that's all I look for. They don't got to like what I'm saying and doing, but if they understand, I feel like you know me and I respect that about
I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, right? So you can't, I'm gonna go into a general contractor's metaphor right now. You can't build a house on faulty soil, on a faulty foundation. So a lot of times we don't know how to communicate with each other because we never took the time to find the common ground to build that relationship and to build that conversation. You know what I'm saying? We a lot of times we feel like a motherfucker's supposed to know what we talking about.
Yep.
Are you supposed to know what these actions mean? You did what I'm saying? So I would,
we got to humble ourselves there.
Communication is everything. Communication is key to a healthy relationship with any and everybody, not just a significant other, with your friends, with your co-workers. Communication is how any and everything works.
That's real.
Always figure out that line to where we can talk and we can understand each other, because that's where you get the divide. When we don't understand each other, that's why the world's fucked up.
Yeah.
We don't even take the time to understand each other.
People aren't even trying to no more. Takes too much time, takes too much feelings and energy.
Right.
And that's unfortunate. That's sad. But
very unfortunate.
Yeah, this been real, bro. I love, everything we talked about. We obviously gonna have more conversations. I got Battle of the Sexes coming up. I definitely need you on there.
Oh, yeah, I'm on there. You already know.
You know how these women get. We got humble them a little bit.
Hey,
so
man.
Sex is gonna go down.
I'm gonna talk shit and swallow spit, bro.
So you got some things coming up. We are in March right now.
Yes, sir.
we got
One of
going
the best month ever. You know what I'm saying? I said ever, but ever. I'm over here drinking a little 10 days. I got me 10 days. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready for drink champs in the future. But yeah, man. So I got a couple events coming up here in March. You know, my birthday, March 29th. Big Aries gang out this joint.
Okay.
But my lineup of shows, I have Once Upon a Time at Adela's. That's on 1485 Oak Street.
Okay.
Oak Miller, right there on the corner, man. It's just a good little turn up, man. Me and my boy Ivan G, we're putting together a party, man. So it's gonna be some good vibes. We're gonna kick it. It's a Pisces and Aries bash. So if your birthday in March, you come out, check it out. You know what I'm saying? And then on the 20th, also at Adela's. I have my band by the name of Harmonic Soul with me and my boy Greg Owens. We'll be playing live instrumentation, man. Y'all come check us out for that. And then the 25th, where I need you to come up there and drop these bars. Y'all want to come see Good Life Rush? Y'all need to come see Good Life Rush at the Lincoln Cafe for the Say That 614, man, the hottest poetry show in the city. None other. You know what I'm saying? Your boy gonna be on the mic, Big Forte, aka 40 Water, aka Jesus.
Ooh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Out there? Is that new? Is that out there?
That's some new shit, man. I think that's just coming off this.
I like how it rolled off the.
Hey, man, shit. You know, I can politic with the best of them. You know what I
mean? He's slick with the shit. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm definitely out there. I got a few new joints for y'all. It's gonna go crazy.
Okay. Hey, and I know it's fire. Like I'm looking at the camera. Whoever looking at this camera right now. Good Life Press. Bars.
They ain't ready.
Bars. They ain't ready. Y'all better be ready.
So anything you want to leave the good people at home with?
Yes.
Any advice, any wisdom?
Yes, for all those in the world or all those that's striving to do anything, never forget your purpose. Never forget why you do anything, right? Always stay true to your moral code. You know what I'm saying? Evolve and get better than you was yesterday. I'm not sure if everyone out here is a praying person, but pray to get better than you was yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? Because life is about progression in the journey, not the things that we obtain. It's about progression in the journey. So keep fighting at it. For those that's coming up trying to do events, you know what I'm saying? Do what you can and keep getting better. Never stop working at yourself. Your key player is you. You're the number one player in every game that you play. So choose wisely, my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that was real. Definitely had to hit the drink after that. Let them know where they can find you at one last time.
All right, man. You can find me at Forte GHB, man. It's on all social media platforms. You can follow my pages, Say That 614 on Instagram and Nastty 614 on Instagram as well, man. Cop a shirt or something like that. Just come check us out, man. It's all about love, man. Never allow society to trap you, man, because society be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Individuality is amazing. Continue to be you, my friends.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We out.